Former U.S. National Security Advisor John Bolton says that even though nobody wants to see a wider conflict in South Asia, but India has every right to act in self-defense against Pakistan following the heinous Pahalgam terror attack. He says it is highly unfortunate that the people of Jammu and Kashmir are being prevented from living in a stable environment, and that tourists are being deterred from visiting the region due to continuous terrorist activity from across the border. Focal Alpha News.
Real news for real world.
You know, this is one of a string of terrorist attacks in Kashmir over recent years. It's obviously a tragedy for the victims and for the people in Kashmir generally, that they can't live in a stable environment, that tourists are deterred from coming because of terrorist activity like this. I think it's very important to continue the work to find exactly what the circumstances of this were, but when I was National Security Advisor, we faced a comparable situation in 2019 with a terrorist attack that emanated from Pakistani soil, and we consulted closely with senior government officials. I spoke, and Foreign Secretary of State Mike Pompeo spoke with Ajit Doval, the Prime Minister's National Security Advisor. And our view at the time was that if the government felt that they were confident that this had emanated from Pakistani soil, and that the government of Pakistan had failed to prevent the attack from taking place, or had actually assisted it, that India had every right to act in self-defense. And I think the same principle applies here. I do think it's in India's interest to be able to demonstrate as convincingly as possible what the circumstances were to justify a military response, if that's what they decide to do. Nobody wants to see a wider conflict in South Asia, but the threat from terrorist attack is something that nobody has to live with, and that's why response in self-defense is fully permissible.